You can call it an execution, but really under the circumstances, it's more of a murder of Tommy Lee Walker.
So I want to focus on two things that went wrong in this case. There's a lot. I mean, the three themes that stood out to me are a pretty corrupt police department and district attorney. Um, you've kind of touched on that, so I'm going to leave that for purposes of time. Then false confessions and just rank racism, and I want to start with that. And I'm hoping you can walk us through how this narrative of a scary black man led to a 19-year-old who was wrongfully executed in Dallas County.
Well, so let's talk about the description of this so-called uh, big Negro. By the way, the story was he was walking around naked. Now, can you imagine that in 1953 Dallas? And he was a prowler. He was raping white women. But Tommy Lee Walker, I think, on his best day, standing in a pair of boots, was like 5'3" and probably weighed 120 pounds. But once they had these two confessions, so-called confessions, in their hand, all of this merged together. Tommy Lee was that person. And there was a lot of pressure on the police to solve this. And so he became the solution, quite frankly. And racism just propelled this thing along. And the lack of due process